Hey, what's up, guys? It's Finn. Sorry, I'm just getting around to making this third video. I got kind of busy. So anyway, here I am. What else to talk about? Um, I'm really, really. Jesus Christ. YouTube fail for a sec. Sorry about that. Anyway, as I was saying, I had made this fucking mammoth 12-minute video talking about all kinds of stuff, and then um, I had to force quit my computer and restart it. So, but here I am doing another video. It's probably not going to be as long, but whatever. Yes, I shaved my head into a high and tight for Pride, um, for the color guard, for those of you who didn't watch the previous videos. So this is a much more traditional look. Originally I had it as a 2 on the top, but a 1 is definitely better. So I did it myself. I used no guard on the sides and then a 1 on the top. So if you ever want to replicate a high and tight, there you go. I emailed Dr. Brownstein this morning, kind of a formal letter seeking his services as a surgeon. There were many reasons why I chose to contact him first. The major one being is that he operates on people who don't want to take testosterone, so, or can't take testosterone, of which I belong in both categories. So I sent him kind of a long email about that, and then at this point I'm just going to be waiting to hear back with his thoughts. I know I'll be needing double incision because by the time of my surgery, I might be on the cusp of, well, no. I'm way too broad. I'm a bigger guy. I'm not fat or overweight necessarily, but I'm short and I'm broad and I'm stocky. I actually said in my email I'm German Italian, so I'm doomed to have the physique of a refrigerator. So, you know, every body is different, and my body is certainly no exception. So, and I've been under general anesthesia 5 times for knee surgeries, so I'm not really worried about how my body reacts to anesthetic, and you know, I'm in good health, so I'm not worried about that. But I am still trying to lose weight for vanity reasons and continued health reasons. So um, whatever, it's whatever. By the time surgery rolls around, I'll be just fine. Um, so I sent him that email, and I felt pretty good about everything that I talked about within the email. I talked about being an opera singer and why I can't take testosterone and what the physical reasons for that, the physiological reasons are for that. And, you know, just gave him a rundown of what was up. Um, I talked to my mom about surgery the day I found out that my letter was coming. And she asked how I was going to finance it and what the recovery time was, and you know, she seemed super interested in all of that, and so we talked about it, and um, she didn't use my birth name or the variation of my birth name, the shortening of it, which I thought was really cool. I think it may be a sign that she's kind of starting to come around and see that this isn't, you know, a phase or anything like that. But she's really she's doing a good job. Part of me wanted to wait longer to really get in depth about my transition with her because she's been so ill right now. But at the same time, I don't want someone so close to me to die not knowing. And I don't want someone so close to me to die without me being completely honest with them. Um, so um, I talked to my mom about it. I've written about it a lot on Facebook. Unfortunately, a lot of my friends are going through terrible losses in their lives right now, and some really dramatic, major life changes for still other of my friends. Um, so I've kind of had um, to put my shit in the background, which is fine. You know, like as someone who works in the death care industry, I know that bereavement and grief and the death of a loved one is something that is very serious, and it's something that takes a long time to deal with, and it's very draining on a family, and I get that. You know, there's no one who understands it better than I do. Um, but what I'm worried about is that the fallout of all of these deaths will be over, and the grief and, you know, the initial shock of the loss will be gone, and life will more or less get back to normal, and my friends aren't going to care about my shit, you know. And as trans people, we want and need those who are closest to us to be supportive and to be verbally supportive. You know, it's not enough to just be like, well, you know, I'm happy for you. You need to actually say so. Um, you know, there's something to be said for needing to feel like our major life transitions are important too, and I'm certainly no exception to that either. Um, so while I understand that there are many of my friends right now who are dealing with things that are more important, um, you know, I also want my second in the sun too, and I want my friends to pay attention to me too. And I don't think that that's a selfish thing to feel. I think that's natural. You know, anyone who has something overwhelmingly good happen in their life, or anything overwhelming at all happen to them, kind of wants to feel like they're being supported, and that 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 their lives matter too. And that's definitely where I am right now. So, um, you know, this is definitely a big deal for me, and it's a big step. And some really incredible things have happened to me lately, and I just, you know, I want to know that my friends support me, and that the people whom I love support me. And right now, I don't necessarily feel like that, but that's okay, because there are other people who do need it more at this point. So I'm okay with that. But, you know, there will come a time when I will want my moment too, because top surgery is a big deal. Transition is a big deal. And, you know, seeing as how my transition is very partial, you know, I feel like I rate more, not necessarily more attention, but like, and not for people to make it more of a big deal, but I just feel like, you know, once I change my name and have surgery, it's over. And, well, it's not over. Like, you're constantly in transition, but that will be the realization of something that I've needed all my life. And God damn it, I at least want to party. So that's just how I feel. Whether or not people respect that is entirely up to them. But, you know, I'm definitely feeling too hot to trot right now because of all the amazing things that are happening to me. So anyway, this is the third and final video about surgery and people's reactions and what's kind of going on. Super stoked for Pride still, super excited. I've decided that I'm going to wear a kilt, um, with the United States Marine Corps tartan. And my ex is actually gifting me that kilt for my birthday. So, still another thing to rejoice and be happy about. Um, so, yeah, I'm doing pretty well right now, pretty excited about everything that's going on. And I will be sure to update and tell you all what happens with the dialogue with Dr. Brownstein and further surgery updates. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.